Hey guys, it's me, Goldberg Panda, and welcome to the first video recorded on my laptop. Now I apologize in advance for the not good quality of the sound on it, because I do not have a microphone. So you're gonna have to deal with me talking like this anyway. I am playing this, Kyle is Famous, because I feel like it. Kyle wakes up. He is famous. Good for you. Kyle is the host of the most popular talk show in recent memory. Stay Up Late with Kyle. Good for you. Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed. Inside is called Kyle the most excellent and dumpy white male. Top Tech noticed that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details. But you're in a talk show, why would you discuss another talk show? It's my question. Most of the videos are best clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. Yes, that is definitely what happens. The eye of the world is upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet. Stay Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She's a kind and lovely little friend. I don't know how to say that. She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. Kyle cracked his eyes open, knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview. Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose his actions wisely. Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. Exit bed or wither away. Ah yes, the two questions I asked myself if I should do every morning. So I know this game already. I know that there's the really weird path that you can do. You can do a bunch of crazy stuff. Or you can just be normal. I'm going to start with normal. So exit bed. He exited his bed. Took a quick glance around his bedroom. Scavenged the desk or opened the closet. We'll go with that. Well, Kyle opened the closet. It was dark and he could only really see his hanging shirts. Kyle decided to take some time to choose the perfect outfit, knowing how important his appearance is. Suit of armor, slick suit, jeans and swimming goggles, skunk. I don't know that word. Just to be normal, we're going with this for now. Kyle crammed his dumpy body into the suit. The chest pockets were filled with random knickknacks. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. I say exit. Check the door, leave apartment, move to kitchen. Turn to bedroom. There. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen. I'm gonna open the fridge. Kyle opened the fridge, intending to find something to eat. He pressed on the fridge wall. Eat the fridge. Eat the fridge. I want to say this. Prepared breakfast, eat condiments. Yeah, I'm just going with normal. And sorry for the way I talk during this is kind of boring. I've never been good at that, not talking boring way. Struck other breakfast and poached eggs and toast along with a small fruit cup and grilled sausage. That noise is weird. That's a weird noise. Kyle ate his breakfast slowly and thoughtfully, enjoying every bite. He felt refreshed. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen. Let's just return to the hall and move apart. Walked down into the middle of the road and took a long, pondering look around himself. I'd say stay on the road and wait for a car to come. Don't do that. This is downstairs neighbor. Kyle approached his downstairs neighbor door and knocked. middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door. She looked at Kyle. Soon Gabby scream and spin freeze and start conversation. I love these options, and there's just two very strange options, and then there's just the normal one. And now we're gonna try and be a normal human being, even though I am obviously not. Ask Gabby about Rachel, ask Gabby about Gabby, ask Gabby about Kyle. Gabby, Kyle asked, what are your true thoughts about Rachel May? Oh, crap. Okay. Gabby trailed off, not meeting Kyle's eyes. I accidentally clicked the button twice. After several uncomfortable minutes of silence, Kyle turned around and left. Okay. Kyle walked out into the middle of the road again and took a long pondering look around him. Tech store. Kyle walked into the clean, white tech store. He was greeted by Techno Jim, an elaborate cutout mascot with flashing lights. Ask attendant for free samples or steal Techno Jim. Sure. I asked the store attendant whether or not they afforded any free samples to important customers. The attendant gave Kyle a confused and slightly vacant look. Kyle began to beg for a free sample. Wanting Kyle to leave, the attendant grabbed the phone meant for spare parts and held it out. With teeth grabbed with hands. I took the phone pleasantly from the outstretched hand and said, Violet, thank you for your service. Kyle now has this phone to use forevermore. Kyle walked into the white tech store into the street. Turned to apartment. Turned to bedroom. I'm gonna go back. No, okay. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was a woman's room with an air of genuine. I can't read that properly. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eye. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Kyle's response, answer politely, scream and spin in circles. Again, I would do this, but I'm gonna do this. And I as well, Rachel. Kyle answered Kyle, extending his hand and greeting. You are most welcome guest. After another mild exchange of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast. There was suddenly music, and then a paper plate fell out of my trash can. And after seating the studio, lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Start the broadcast. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Tonight I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. Kyle, she said, I'm glad to be here. I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right into it. Sorry for the boringness in my voice. That's bound to happen when I'm speaking in the video, reading stuff. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a knowing smile. In a shock, Kyle realized he had never bothered to prepare any notes for the interview. Knowing he had the eyes of a million upon him, Kyle came up with a solution quickly. Right away, played dead, played Rachel for lack of notes. Let's do this. So I need to be honest, you're not terribly interesting, and I could not think of what I should ask you. In fact, continued Kyle, I would far rather interview a fish than... And furthermore, said Kyle, I'm not sure if I could tell the difference between a fish and between you and a fish. He leaned back in his chair and desperately hoped the blame had been shifted. Word. I cannot read. Spiritual word. That guy. Rachel left the studio. Kyle no longer had a guest and spent the next 42 minutes staring at the camera silently. prepared but blaming others. Great. Okay then. There's the first route of it. Now I'm gonna do another one, but be as random as possible. Okay, let's skip this. His first decision in the morning was made wisely. Wither away. Stay put and wither away. Kyle withered successfully and died. Yay. I was now Gus. Dang it, I can't just be dead. This is not give him from his responsibilities. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around the room. So I know the random stuff now. Open the closet. Use an outfit. I'm gonna pick a suit of armor. I was unsure of what exactly caused him to decide to wear his suit of his armor, but it felt like the right thing to do. After much squeezing and sweating, Kyle managed to wrap his metal suit around his stumpy self. He turned to the center of his room. Set at desk. So let's check. Let's write down notes this time. Are you a mother? Am I a mother? Is your mother a mother? There are some bad tips, beef mashed or blended. Ever eaten a raw apple? What's your funny story? Do you ever smile? No, I'm not. Never. I'm gonna put that. Are you guilty? Kyle ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from his desk. Back to room. I'm gonna exit. Let's move to kitchen. Open fridge. Eat the fridge. Pointed his neck directly upwards and hoisted the fridge up on top of his face. Somehow, carelessly, he wrapped his mouth around the device and he started to swallow. The noises are unpleasant. In one slow, horrible movement, the fridge slid down. After many gurgles, pops, and snaps, Kyle felt really sure the fridge would not come back out. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen, returned to hallway. Leave a part, and then I go back to the text or steal Techno Gym. Quickly before the attendant could acknowledge him, Kyle grabbed Techno Gym by the shoulders. Finding that Techno Gym's cardboard feet were bolted to the ground, Kyle started to pull upwards forcefully. After several tugs, Techno Gym broke free, leaving one foot and one foot left leg behind. Kyle heard to the set. Per normal, he ceased to be a ghost before he arrived. That's not how it works, but okay. Sitting across from his poster was as we go through. Kyle approached her. Rachel looked up and smiled. I'm gonna interview Techno Gym. Kyle roughly shoved Rachel out of her seat and placed Techno Gym in her seat. Hello, Techno Gym, said Kyle. I'm going to interview you today. Kyle grasped Techno Gym's hand and tried to shake it, but instead tore it off the cardboard frame. Producers, sensingly viral media, pulled the bewildered Rachel out of the frame and motioned to the crew to go live. Cameraman moved, lights flashed, and suddenly the studio was on air. Hi, I'm Kyle. And tonight I'm going to interview a very special guest. He pointed at Techno Gym using the dismembered arm. Techno Gym started to smoke from the heat of the lights. Would you like to introduce yourself? Knowing Jim would probably not speak, Kyle took it upon himself to be his voice as well. He raised the pitch of his voice. My name is Rachel May, and I'm a very special guest. Rachel's expression of confusion turned to shock. Well, Rachel, you look way too thin and absolutely terrible, and you should feel